And now it is my pleasure to announce the Salutatorian and Valedictorian Awards. It is a distinct honor for me to present these awards. These awards are given to the students of the senior class who have achieved the top cumulative grade point averages. Receiving the Salutatorian Award for the class of 2014 is Nicholas Shashok. Receiving the Valedictorian Award for the class of 2014 is Sonia Howlett and Maxon Moulton.
Hello, everybody. It's good to see you all here for the graduation of the class of 2014. I know that many of you have been looking forward to this moment for a long time, while others of you are secretly sobbing, aware that this event means we are one step closer to growing up and going our separate ways. No matter where you are on this continuum, you must realize that today is a milestone. However, even if it is exciting to have this extra special day where we all get to shuffle around in billowing robes, receive papers with our names on them in fancy handwriting, and hear some nice long speeches, don't worry, I'll make this short. Today is monumental not as one day, but as the culmination of years of days. Today is a celebration of the 12 or more years of school that we have endured and enjoyed to earn us these flat hats and gaudy tassels, which have a tendency to fall off. Today reflects many days of advisories, classes, lunches, and study halls, many years of pep rallies, plays, winter carnivals, and school dances. Today is when we look briefly back on our high school careers and are reminded of what we will never get to experience again. No matter where we are going next year or in the lifetimes to come, let's face it, we will never again be Middlebury Union High School students. For me, at least, that's sad. I had gotten used to coming into school every morning and greeting all of you. I had become accustomed to the daily plod from class to class, even the grueling cross-school treks from the third floor to the English wing. And although it still took me a couple of tries to get into my locker, I had come to know the hallway songs so well that I, much to my embarrassment, occasionally found myself singing along. I had even grown to appreciate the reassuring monotony of the daily conversations. How was your weekend? Did you finish the homework? The excitement. What are you wearing for the blank? And the drama. Did you see how far away I had to park this morning? I find it hard to imagine life without this welcoming community of students, teachers, administrators, relatives, and townspeople. Only at MUHS would the teachers stand in their doorways and cheer as the seniors streak down the halls. Only here could I be invited to a biology team dinner at the teacher's house before the AP exams. Only here would I not be surprised to have a physics test filled with puns about pigs and an assignment sheet listing little-known facts about the Wizard of Oz. Here, if I mention many of you to my relatives, they will tell me the history of your parents, grandparents, and great-great-uncles. Here, if you forget what you have to do for a certain homework assignment, you can ask your cashier at the supermarket, who is likely to be taking the same class. Here, everybody around you believes in you even more than you believe in yourself. MUHS is, almost, too good a community to leave behind. But rest assured, you will be back. It seems like no graduate can really leave without dropping by to say hello again, and again, and again. Just out of curiosity, how many of you watching graduated from this high school? Raise your hands so we can see you. Yeah. In the years to come, class of 2014, that may be us, watching the graduations of the classes of 2015 and beyond. Who knows? Maybe someday some of us will come back to teach, like many of our teachers have before us. Watch out, class of 2020. Or, even scarier, maybe we will be the proud parents of the class of 2040. And, if you look far enough ahead, maybe someday we will sit our grandchildren, class of 2070, on our knees and mumble, "Ah, high school, those were the days," and reminisce through our electronic dentures. Well, who knows what the future has in store, but hopefully it will include many alumni reunions. See you there!
When it comes to graduations, people tend to make the rather interesting assumption that just because someone earned high grades throughout high school somehow qualifies them to stand in front of thousands of people and make a speech. As if doing well in high school automatically grants you the ability to come up with something meaningful that will inspire your classmates to take hold of their destinies and follow their dreams, or even allows you to get up on stage at all without almost passing out from the nervousness. Thankfully, being in senior play helped me move past that phase just a little bit. As I stand before you today, though, I can sincerely tell you that an A+ in online health does not make it any easier to give this speech, nor does it make me any more qualified to be standing up here at all. Don't believe me? Just 5 days ago, I was staring at a blank Word document, frantically Googling how to write a good valedictorian speech, then how to write a good speech, and then how to write good. And all the while sincerely hoping that one of the questionably sourced Wikipedia articles could give me some much-needed inspiration. I can already feel the English teachers cringing at that last, so let me quickly add that Wikipedia is very bad and must never be used by dutiful high school students. My point in all of this, though, is that who am I to stand up here and feed you cliches like seize the day and reach for the stars? The most valuable lessons I ever learned didn't come from books or classrooms. They came from all of you. When we look back on these 4 years, we're not going to remember the law of cosines or how to properly cite your sources in MLA format. Instead, we're going to remember our friends and all the meaningful interactions we had with each other, our teachers, and our coaches. We're going to remember the small things, like the day-to-day conversations with your classmates about the homework you may or may not have forgotten to do, and the big things, like the senior class winning Winter Carnival with almost a perfect score. Yeah! And, at least subconsciously, we're going to remember all the lessons that these experiences taught us. How it feels to come together as a class to accomplish something great, the importance of helping others in need, and what it means to be a friend. I didn't realize it coming in as a freshman, but we are part of a truly incredible class. Every single person in this room has something equally unique and important that they can share with the world. Throughout my time at high school, I've met musicians and martial arts masters, brain scientists and poets, thespians and hunting experts, athletes and artists, volunteers and scholars, farmers and dancers, and mechanics and rappers, just to name a few. And every single one of these people has genuinely added to our community at MUHS and will continue to add to whatever community he or she chooses to move on to after today. As a certain famous doctor so aptly put it, today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Yes, we are an incredible class, but what makes it incredible is each one of us. We all contribute something equally unique to this community, and I, for one, am truly honored to be a part of the one and only MUHS class of 2014. Thank you.
start, I'd just like to say, Jonah said it before me and Sonia, but I'd just like to thank the faculty and staff of MUHS and all our parents and relatives that have helped us on this journey. You've put the tassels on our hats, springs in our steps, and hope in our hearts. Thank you so much. Music is humanity's greatest gift. We have all been affected by music in some way, from the pitch-perfect musicians to those of us who can't sing in tune to save our lives. We are the generation of earbuds and iPods, and there's something wonderful about having melodies running through our heads every day. However, the best joy of music lies not in the listening, but in the creating. And our class of 2014 has made a beautiful melody over the past 4 years. When I joined the jazz band in the sophomore year, I was struck by how music can bring a community together. By sharing sounds with each other, the jazz band has become a tightly woven group. Likewise, when many of us seniors decided to join the senior play, we formed a fantastic community around our acting, laughing, and singing. One of my favorite moments of high school was learning that we earned over $17,000 for Project Grad through the senior play. Even from day to day, we are drawn together by music. The football team has their battle song. We have the music between classes, although we're all sick of Heart of Gold at this point. And we even have a budding rock band, Shady Gray, that's making brand new songs for the world to listen to. We are an extraordinary musical class, and I'm excited to hear what we will sing in the upcoming years. Music is defined by sounds and silence. But this isn't limited to violins and trombones. When we cheered on our peers in the student basketball game, that was music. When we ran through the halls with vuvuzelas and war cries, making as much racket as possible, that was music. Natalie Ingersoll's laugh, Kira Kakaldi's sneezes, Jonah Lefko's speech voice, and every hello in the halls is music. In just a few minutes, when we applaud each other as we step on stage to receive our diplomas, when we congratulate each other for 4 years of hard work, perseverance, and laughter, that will be the greatest music yet. And next year, as we move off across Vermont, the nation, and beyond, we will begin a new melody, one of possibilities, hope, and excitement for the future. We each have our own tunes to offer the world. So I encourage each and every one of you to sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong, and make it simple to last your whole life long. Class of 2014, I'm honored to have made music with you for the past 4 years. In recognition of that, I would like to call Max Moulton back onto the stage to perform one more song for you. Thank you. This song is called The Jazz Police by Gordon Goodwin.